there's a lot of stuff that you shared with us in your story, right? Going through your time was again where there was great pain. Clearly, the cabinet shop was closing down. You negotiated, sweetheart. You occupied it for 6 months so you can save cash. What I want people to take from that is where there is opportunity. It's not always about price. Sometimes it's terms. And I would argue in an environment where there's motivated sellers, people should focus on terms a lot more than the price. Now, price is obviously important, but I don't think enough people today, Tom, have the creativity and flexibility that you just displayed in 5 minutes, because it is really about how you can structure the terms that are win-win for both parties.
Yeah, and it's interesting because you know, it depends. I'm a total price driven guy. Now,
Okay.
where terms might matter is if it's something I'm going to carry for a long time. So I'll explain. So if I have an asset that I'm going to buy and I intend to hold it for a very long time, the interest rate makes a huge difference because
Sure.
I'm gonna make it up over the long term. And I'll give you an example. I bought an apartment complex one time. The wife of the sellers, is actually he's a newsman in California. I think George Lewis, maybe, I can't remember. Anyways, I know he's a professor. Actually, was a professor out of UT. And he says, "Man, Tom," he goes, "We'll say," he goes, "but my wife has got to hear 400,000." And we're at a time when interest rates were about 7%. And I was in there, at 6, and they were going to own or carry it. And I said, "Well, okay." I said, "Well, how about 2%?" And I was offering 320. And so I go, "How about 2%? And I'll give you 400,000." He said, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, that sounds good."
Yeah.
So, but if you did the math on that,
Yeah.
by
You
the
come out
time
ahead.
we got through the loan, I would be paying, I don't know, about the 80,000 more than I'm giving him here now. I'm going to probably save, I don't know, 40,000 over the term of the loan, which wasn't
Yeah.
that long. And so what ended up happening is I did sell the property at a later date. And when I did sell it, I made the sale, but I did something else. I also, when they're ready to come to the table, go to cash for this deal we made. And I said, "Well, I tell you what, what if I told you I can finance the rest of this, the balance of this for 2%? And I go, "What would that be worth to you?" And we decided that'd be worth about 30 grand. So at the table, I let them assume the note, which, and I picked up
Yeah.
another 30 grand on the sale. So
There you go.
anyways, but,
Yeah.
so with terms are, like I say, a lot of people talk about creative financing, and what that usually tends to mean 99% of the time, it usually means owner financing from what
Mhm.
I've seen.
Yeah, no,
And
absolutely. I've done millions of dollars in owner financing. I'm certainly more the buy and hold guy. Obviously, one rental at a time is very much buy and hold. So I'm structuring deals that when I do a transaction, my intention is to keep it forever. Which obviously I may sell, for lots of other reasons, but that's my
sure.
intention. Hence, interest rates matter.